So as always, I'm going to talk about another car that I like and that I probably will never buy. I was watching something on that Tesla S, and it's like the self-driving fucking car, and these two computer-looking guys. I'll say that because they both had glasses. So if you have glasses in my world, that means you're smart. In a lot of people's world, it means that, you know. But, you know, I want to be politically correct. Maybe they were both a couple of fuckheads. But anyways, they were in this car, and they put on the self-driving mode, and according to the video, they put blankets over themselves and they took a fucking nap. Now, Tesla said that there's some alarming YouTube videos of people doing shit in their cars that you're not supposed to be doing. But they basically took a nap, and then somebody wrote in one of the comments underneath it, like, would you get arrested if you got shit-faced, put it on self-driving mode, and then sat in the back seat? And you know me. You don't know me. Maybe you think you know me, but I'm always bitching about technology. I actually am coming around to the self-driving car, just provided that you could still drive it if you want to. Because that is pretty fucking cool. Do you realize how fucking out of shape and like, you know how bad like this is going to be for procrastinators? You know, the fact that they no longer have to drive themselves to work and they're going to be trying to finish their fucking presentation in their car. You know, you've seen people brushing their teeth or just people literally with an eye mask on, just fucking sleeping in their jams. And then they pull up to work, you know, like you set your car alarm and that's like your fucking alarm to wake you up. Like when it stops and is in park, you know, maybe the horn just goes, bap, bap, bap. That'd be too jarring. That'd be too jarring for people in the future, right? They don't want to fucking deal with anything. They just want to lay around, right? So they fucking let you lay there in the car. And you know those fucking creepy self-vibrating fucking seats when you get too close to something? Maybe it does that. You're just laying there, right? And it just sort of shakes you a little bit. And some weird, creepy computer voice. You can pick the voice too, right? You know, God knows celebrities will jump all over that. They do the fucking voiceovers to make a little bit of cash because no one pays for movies anymore. And they're just sick of being in those Mighty Heroes fucking superhero movies, one after another. They're literally out of ideas, huh? I mean, once you have like the superheroes fighting each other, they got to be nervous in Hollywood just going like, where do we go from here? You know? Can we reboot this thing again? Can we reboot the fucking Joker and all that? You know what the funny thing is, though, is people will keep showing up. I guess that makes sense, right? God knows they've had the comic books forever, and people keep reading those. You know what? I'm taking that one back. I'm wrong about that one again. Have I been right yet? Fuck. Bunch of swings and misses. So anyways, that Tesla S has another feature where you can, like, call the car like a fucking dog. Like if it's in a tight parking spot, you can just go, hey, Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Come here, buddy. Huh? You want to go for a drive? Right? And the thing just slowly backs up. And it comes to you. It's like the fucking Knight Rider car. And like I said, I am usually anti-technology. And but every once in a while, something comes along. And I even me, as much as a fucking freckled cunt that I am, I have to sit back and be like, you know what, that's cool. So here's the thing. The car costs like, I don't know, like $120,000. So I imagine 90% of the people, you know, not trying to talk down to you. Okay, we'll say 80% of you that listen to this fucking thing, right? Just went like, oh, Jesus, I'll never be able to afford that. Yeah, you will. I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll give you fucking 3 examples. Calculators, rollerblades, and flat screen TVs. All of those things, when they came out, they were fucking ridiculously expensive. And then by the end of it, they gave them away with like a free tank of fucking gas. Well, maybe not the fucking flat screens, but you remember, like, we'll go back to when calculators first came out, they were $100 each. Something crazy like that. And then they just kept dropping as more and more people bought them. And then they had the solar ones. And the next thing you know, you got a calculator with a fucking free fill up at the gas station. Rollerblades were always over $100, right? And everybody had them. And then they're like, well, what the fuck are we going to do with the rest of them? And next thing you know, they were $30, right? Flat screen TVs when they first came out. I for some reason remember them to be about 11 grand when they first came out, you know, and they were about as thick as my fucking head. Let me look this up here. Original price of flat screen TVs. I'm saying 11 grand. Flat screen, falling cost of flat screens. Jesus Christ. I'll never find it. Oh, the price was $14,090, almost 15 grand. $999 for a plasma TV. Plasma display TV, yada, yada, yada. Advantages, disadvantages. Where the fuck was it? History. So we'll go to the 2000s. 2000, a 40-inch TV, cost. Oh, you know what? Go fuck yourself. I don't know where the fuck it was. It actually came up, and then I clicked on it, and then the information disappears. Sorry about that. I'm just saying. So I bet that Tesla, that technology will, you know. It's like when airbags first came out. They were on Mercedes. They protected the rich people first. And then once they got all the rich people's money, then they go, all right, you know what? Maybe we'll protect the middle class. And then eventually it gets all the way down to like, you know, like there's starving kids in Africa that probably have rollerblades. You know what I mean? And like a Chicago Blackhawks 2016 advance to the second round t-shirt, right? You know, they always get those fucking, they get those hats. Like Boston Red Sox 1986 World Series champions. There's always somebody digging for a blood diamond wearing that shit. Buffalo Bills 4 in a row, you know. That's like what a sex slave t-shirt, you know. Sex slave wears over in fucking, I don't know, one of those sex slave countries. Are you making light of the human sex trade? No, I'm just talking, I'm making fun of the Buffalo Bills there. I feel for the person that was sold into sex slavery, but I don't feel bad for the Buffalo Bills. You know what I mean? God damn it, that Tesla's a good-looking car from the side. I just hate the front end. It's just weird, you know, because it doesn't need a grill because it doesn't have a radiator, because it doesn't have an engine to fucking, you know, cool off or whatever. I was going to say, well, it'd be cool if they just put it in there anyways, but then air would get trapped and then it was actually slow down. Dude, that's the fucking car. That's the car you want. That thing is as fast. It actually beats a fucking Lamborghini. It beats a Ferrari. 0 to 60. It fucking smokes that car. Literally smokes a fucking supercar. Now, when they get up into the higher gears, there's, you know, fucking 70, 80 miles an hour. The Ferrari overtakes it. But who gives a fuck? Gives a fuck 80, 90 miles an hour. I mean, I guess the only reason to want a car going that fast is if you take it to the track. If you fucking drive 100 miles an hour on regular streets, you're a fucking asshole and you're going to kill somebody. So, you know what? God damn it. I think I'm going to get that car. Oh, Jesus, that's a good looking car. Get it in black, huh? With the red fucking calipers. No, I'm too frugal. Can't blow $120,000. What's the fucking car payment on that? It's a fucking mortgage. You could buy a third of Detroit for the amount of money you're going to pay for a fucking Tesla. That's insane.